Hey there, Aquarius, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your weekly reading. This is going to be a reading for the week of January 3rd through January 9th, 2022. We're going to take a look at past, present, and near future energies, as well as any energies the universe wants you to keep in mind this week. Also, Aquarius, please remember energies can be reversed between you and your person, so take the energies as they resonate. Past, present, well, near future. Okay, and the main energy, the Fool. All right, Aquarius, this is going to be an interesting reading. I can tell you right away. The main energy for your reading is the Fool. There's a brand new beginning. It's almost like somebody here, you or your person, are taking a risk, a leap of faith. You're like, F it, F the consequences. I don't even care what's going to happen. I have to do this, okay? Now, what's really interesting, you get the Devil opening up your reading in the recent past. So the recent past, you get the Devil, the Three of Swords, and the Page of Swords. It's almost like something here, there's heartbreak, obviously, right? There's some emotional pain in your recent past that you haven't processed, but this emotional pain is coming from a place of toxicity and codependency. You or your person may have a very unhealthy attachment to each other, okay? I feel like this is more so your person because you're showing up here under the Page of Swords energy, which is like you realize that something here in the connection was not healthy in the recent past. I don't feel like your person realized it though. And either way though, there's some heartbreak. We'll see exactly what this is about in the recent past, but there is codependency showing up in this connection. Now, what's interesting is you get the Devil, and in the current situation right beneath it, you get the Hierophant, which is all about a very serious, intense connection, possibly a marriage for some of you. So in the current situation, you get the Hierophant, the Sun, excuse me, and the King of Wands. There's something here pertaining to this connection in the current situation, which is bringing in a lot of happiness. It's bringing in a lot of clarity for you as well. And it's also bringing in a sense of confidence or accomplishment. I'm not quite sure what this is yet, but I feel like whatever you were heartbroken about in the recent past, in the current situation, that's all getting remedied. It's like, if you notice, you get the Three of Swords in the recent past, and in the same row in the current situation, you get the Sun. Completely opposite energies, from heartbreak to happiness, from confusion to clarity. So we'll see what this is about. And what's really interesting, you get the King of Wands, Queen of Wands, side by side, okay? You and this person are a divine pair. There's a lot of passion between the two of you. It's almost like a magnetic attraction. So in the near future, you get the Queen of Wands, the Tower, and the Lovers. Like, literally, this is a really, really intense connection. Some of you may even wonder, like, what the heck? I cannot let go of this person. I almost feel like every bit of me is drawn to them, and like trying to resist approaching them, trying to resist thinking about them is literally like, I can't. It's impossible. And what's really interesting too is in the recent past, you get the Devil opening up your reading and you get the Lovers closing out your reading. Take a look at the imagery. So similar, right? Man, woman, 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 gender doesn't matter in tarot. And then there's the Lovers and the Devil. Very, very similar imagery, which is letting you know that this connection is very, very passionate, very, very intense, almost to the point where you're like, it's almost borderline obsessive how much you guys love each other and how connected you are, okay? So let's start clarifying. Let's see what this is about. I want to start off by clarifying the Fool in your recent past. This is going to be a really interesting reading. I can already tell last week's reading was really, really intense and resonated for a lot of you, so I feel like the energy is continuing this week. But let's take a look at the Fool as the main energy for your reading this week. Oh, come on, Spirit. Let's keep it on the table. I'll get that card in a second. Yeah, knew it. Oh, what fell on the floor was the Six of Cups. A soulmate connection, obviously. So the Fool is clarified by the Six of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, and the Star. You and this person are separated. There was a breakup. There was a separation. Somebody here felt very, very abandoned and very left out. Obviously, we have the Three of Swords in the recent past as well. So I feel like this breakup and separation already happened. It's not happening in the current situation. But somebody in the current situation is still very much hurt over this separation and this breakup. And all they want is to have this connection back. They have so many memories with you, so many good times. They just can't let it go. And I feel like you or your person, I'm going to say you because this is your reading, could very well be your person. So take the energies as they resonate. But I feel like you're here like, you know what? I don't care. I'm going to take that risk. I'm going to take that leap of faith. I'm going to try to heal this connection and get back from this separation, get back from this breakup, because this person's all I want. Like, they're all I want. This is like the deepest desire that I have, is to be with this person. Let's take a look at the devil in your recent past. Devil is clarified by the 8 of Swords, the 8 of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, somebody here in the current situation is obsessively trying to stop thinking about this connection, trying to emotionally detach from it, trying to disconnect. This person literally feels like they're addicted to you on every single level of their being, or you're addicted to them. It's like your person roofied you or did something with your drink and you can't stop thinking about them. You feel very, very stuck. It's like your head, your thoughts are running on a loop and you just can't let go of it. You're trying to emotionally detach. You're trying to emotionally disconnect. You're trying to take your feelings out of it and be like, okay, let me approach this from a logical perspective. Let me shut off my emotions. Let me like flip that switch, you know, so that I don't feel anything, so that I can look at this logically. That's not really working for you here in the recent past though, because with the devil showing up, that's letting me know that you cannot stop thinking about this. It's like this is the only thing living in your head rent-free, running on a loop, and it's just like the thoughts are nonstop. Let's take a look at the 3 of Swords in your recent past. Man, you're getting a lot of repeat cards. A lot of repeat cards. 3 of Swords is clarified by the 3 of Pentacles, the Hierophant, which you get in your current situation, and the Devil, which you just got opening up your reading. Okay? There's heartbreak tied up to this, and I see you being open to working on this connection with this person. You are very, very open to collaborating with them, to rebuilding that trust, to even starting off as friends. You're like, you know what? Fine. We don't have to jump back into a relationship, but at least let's rebuild the trust. I'll give a little, you give a little, let's meet for coffee, let's talk, let's communicate, let's see if we can resolve this. Because this feels like a very, very intense connection. Some of you, this may even be a marriage, but for those of you that it's not, it feels like a marriage. You're like, I might as well be married to this person. That's how intense this connection is. And I can see that in this reading. Like the energy is very, very clear. But again, with the devil showing up here, that's letting me know that you or the other person are not as open. So one of you is very open to this, and I feel like the other person is not open to it. So I feel like your person may be very, very open to working on this, and you're just really like emotionally shut off, or trying to emotionally shut yourself off here. And you just cannot stop thinking about this. But you're showing up very cold. You're showing up very cold. Let's take a look at the Page of Swords here in the recent past. You're getting so many repeat cards. You get the Lovers clarifying the Page of Swords, and you get the Lovers again in the near future. Same row. So, Page of Swords in the recent past is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers, and the Knight of Wands. Something here is changing for you. And I feel like this is your energy. You're going from an energy of, I can't stop thinking about this, I can't stop obsessing over this connection, into, you know what? F it. I'm just going to feel it. I'm just going to let myself feel all the feelings. I'm going to let the passion come through. I'm going to let the love come through. Something changed here for you. I feel like either you decided to open up, like somebody asked you here, like, hey, Aquarius, let's work together. Let's rebuild the trust. And you're open to that. And along with rebuilding that trust, you're opening up and you're like, okay, I feel this connection. I feel the intensity. Because what I'm seeing here is somebody going from being very, very closed off to being slightly open, kind of being like, okay, fine. I'm not 100% open to this, but I'm open 10%. And just by opening that little crack, just by having that little crack of acceptance, of opening to working and communicating, that opens the floodgates, and it brings in a lot of passion, a lot of love, a lot of intensity in the recent past for whoever was closed off here, which is a really, really big difference, because this is very closed off energy. This is very open and very intense energy. So let's take a look at the Hierophant in your current situation. I don't like how that shuffled. Are you playing me? Wow. Okay. Not only are you guys a divine pair with the Wands, King and Queen of Wands, You're a divine pair with the Emperor and the Empress. That is like the divine soulmate match of all, like on all aspects, not just passion, not just intellect, not just love, not just, you know, grounded energy. It's all of them. Like, wow. You're both working on healing this. Somebody here, and I feel like it's both you and your person. I don't feel like it's just you, just them. It's the both of you. You guys connect energetically so well. You guys are both open to healing this connection, to working on it, because you guys both feel the intense chemistry that you have together. Wow. It just wow. Like, that is really, really powerful. I can understand why you're drawn to this person like a magnet, because this is like a super powerful magnet. Wow. Let's take a look at the sun in your current situation. The sun is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Yeah, you're feeling really, really good in the current situation. And you're not just feeling good because of this connection. You're showing up as feeling very good within yourself, within your own energy, within your own independence. It's like you finally found your place where you feel stable and you feel grounded and you feel nurtured and loved, but it's not coming from an external source. It's coming from within you. It's like you have found the source to stable, grounded energy. Now, I don't know how long you're going to stay in this energy, because this is a very, very rare energy to find, and most people have a hard time sustaining it, but you're definitely accessing it in the current situation. Your love and support and feeling of like self and grounded energy is coming from within you, which is so beautiful. Let's take a look at this King of Wands in your current situation. King of Wands is clarified by the Page of Wands, the Two of Swords, and the the Nine of Wands. Lots of wands here. Some of you may be dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or somebody that has a lot of fire in their chart. I feel like somebody here on the surface is showing up as very confident, very open, very like, you know, I'm doing this. I'm confident that we can do this. They're showing up in a very like bold and kind of like bravado. Like, I got this. We're good. Everything's good. No problem. Nothing. That's the energy they're showing up under. However, deep down, I feel what this person is feeling is they're very confused. They're very defensive. They were hurt. And this could be you, honestly. This could be your energy, because the Five of Pentacles is the main energy for your reading this week. You may be the one where on the surface, you're like, yeah, everything's fine. Let's work on this. Let's make this happen. You know, I trust you. Everything's good. But deep down, you're still closed off. And the reason you're closed off is because your guard is not completely let down. I feel like whatever pain happened in the past, you've worked through it. You found your source for comfort and stability within yourself. But I don't feel like you completely trust this person again. I don't feel like they've completely earned your trust. Yes, this connection feels amazing. Yes, it feels intense. Yes, you guys are a match made on like all levels. But there's still a bit of closed off energy. Like, you're closed off to this person and you're very defensive, because I feel like they haven't completely regained your trust. Like, you don't fully trust that they're not going to hurt you again, is the energy that I'm getting. And again, this is just the energy that you're feeling. I'm not saying that I see them hurting you. I'm just saying, like, this is the energy that I'm picking up from you. Let's take a look at the Queen of Wands in the near future. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Queen of Wands is clarified by the Ace of Wands, the King of Wands, which you just got, and the Nine of Cups. Remember how I said you're very, very closed off and defensive in the current situation because you don't fully trust this person? I feel like that's going to change in the near future. This person is consistently reinforcing to you that you can trust me. You can trust me with your feelings. You can trust me with your thoughts. You're opening up to this and you're trusting this person more and more because you are starting to feel like, yeah, this is a divine pair for me. This is my soulmate. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of emotions. There's a lot of emotional fulfillment as well. And I see you being open, finally, completely open to working on this, to bringing this back, to getting back together with this person, or at least reigniting the spark, which, you know, after a breakup kind of dies out. Let's take a look at this Tower in the near future, though, because I'm not sure what this Tower is about. It's all really amazing energy, except for the Tower. Let's see what this Tower is about. Interesting. Tower is clarified by the King of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like this doesn't really have to do so much with this connection. I feel like it has more so to do with your money, your financial aspect, your stability, something about your money or your job or your career or something like that in the near future. You're not very pleased with it, or you haven't been pleased with it up until this point. You may have had less money than you like, or you may not have the job that you want. Something in the near future is going to change. Whatever you've been unhappy with or unsatisfied with when it comes to your job or your career or your finances, that's about to change. You're about to get a brand new, amazing offer coming in for you. So this could be, you know, a lot of money coming in, an improvement in your finances, a new job opportunity, a new career, a new something along those lines. This doesn't have to do with the relationship, but it's a very good tower to have. It's basically letting me know that whatever you've been unhappy with when it comes to the financial aspect, that's all about to change for the better. Let's take a look at the Lovers in the near future. Nice. Love it. Love it. Lovers is clarified by the Four of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. In the near future, somebody here, and I feel like it's you, you're open. You're open emotionally. You realize that this is a very intense bond. You feel the strong connection with this person, and you're allowing yourself to feel it. I feel like up until this point, you may have been working on things with this person, but you haven't allowed yourself to feel it. It's like, you know how sometimes we feel something really strong, but we tell ourselves like, oh no, it's not that intense. Oh no, I'm not that invested. I'm not that committed. Like if they left right now, I wouldn't be heartbroken. I feel like that's what you've been doing throughout this whole reading. You feel the feelings, you feel the emotions, you feel the energy, but you don't allow yourself to actually verbalize it in your head. In the near future, I see once this person actually regains your trust and shows you that you can trust them, you put your defenses down and you allow yourself to finally feel it and think it and acknowledge this. You're like, I'm open emotionally and I'm also not afraid to tell, like to admit to myself just how intense of a bond this is, how much passion, how much love there is in this connection. And it's really beautiful, like really, really beautiful energy. Man, I love this. This was a cool reading, Aquarius. I knew it would be awesome when we did the initial layout. Let's take a look at what the universe wants you to keep in mind this week, Aquarius. Lots of Pentacles. From the universe, you get the Four of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you're not letting go of this connection, and you're open to working on it. You're open. Now, in the near future, I see you being completely open. In the current situation, you're taking small steps towards working on it. I feel like this person is coming in and really, they're pushing it. They're like, hey, Aquarius, I want to make this work. Let's make this work. They're showing you that you can trust them. They're proving themselves to you. They're giving you what you need emotionally. And I see you being open to working on that. You are investing. You're giving like 20%. This person's giving like 80%. And again, the only reason you're giving so little is not because you don't have more to give. It's because you don't fully trust this person. You're still very, very defensive and you're holding back. But you're open to working on it. And I see you putting in the work. And that's what makes the huge difference in the near future, where you put in the work, they put in the work, and it all just blows up beautifully. I love it. So let's close off this reading with an oracle card. See what the universe has for you. Adjustments are required. I love it. Yeah, you're working on it. You're adjusting. You're bobbing and weaving according to the situation. And I see you again. You're not fixed. You're not just like, no, I don't trust you, go away. You're open to working on it. You're giving a little, they're giving a little. You guys are both adjusting to each other until you set back into this beautiful energy. I love it. This was a really cool reading, Aquarius. I hope it resonated. If it did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps me out. Thank you again for tuning in, and I'll see you here for your reading next week. Bye, Aquarius.